Good evening, folks. It's your bro, Rich here. Today's video is now part 4 on the Plymouth Barracuda. And today's video is now the turn of the next part. So today's video will be talking to you about the unfortunate and most sad and the most saddest part of all you Plymouth fans, of all you Plymouth and muscle car fans out there. So yeah, that's for all you Plymouth and muscle car fans out there. Today in this video, I'll be talking to you about the most heartbreaking moment of all, the discontinuation of this car. So the discontinuation. So before I start, make sure you, so before I start, make sure you guys all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell and hit all so you learn when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. Next part, discontinuation. Here we go. So the Barracuda was discontinued after 1974, a victim of the 1973 energy crisis, not oil crisis, but energy crisis. A 75 Barracuda had been planned before the end of the 74 model cycle. Plymouth engineers sculpted two separate concepts out of clay. You probably see, like, every car company in the world, they make the cars out of clay. As a concept to show the people what their inspiration would, like, they would show the people what their inspiration would be, so what the people would think of what the cars would look like as a concept, and what it would look like in reality if they would make it. Because some car companies, they would just do a concept, but they won't even do it in real life, like in production. Others would, depending on what car a manufacturer would be, what car they would produce, and how it would be produced, all that kind of stuff. And like, if they would have decisions of if they will do it in production or if no, or they might wait or till maybe like next year or a decade or so. I don't know, but it goes on and on and on. So yeah, Plymouth engineers sculpted two separate concepts out of clay, both featuring a Superbird inspired aerodynamic, body, and eventually reached a consensus upon which operational concept car could be built due to a rapidly changing automotive market due to the energy crisis of 1973. The concepts were both scrapped, and the Barracuda was unfortunately not put in production. So not put in production for 1975 because it got discontinued because its life ended in 1974. However, this next part might cheer you up at some like margin, like considerable margin. Last part is there are 5 full attempts, so this should be interesting. In 2007, Motor Trend magazine. So in 2007, Motor Trend magazine. Reported a rumor that Chrysler. Every time I say Chrysler, just shut up down, like. Ow, God, Lord. attempts, and then I'll move on to the final part for the final video of this car. And after that, God knows what I'll do. I'll see what I can do. Anyways, the last part, revival attempts. Let's do this. So, in 2007, during like the mid-late-ish 2000s, so mid-late-ish 2000s, Motor Trend magazine reported a rumor that Chrysler was reviving, considering of reviving the Barracuda, bringing it back, bringing the Barracuda back to life from the dead, so raising it from the dead in 2009. A new Barracuda would have been badged as a Chrysler due to the Plymouth brand having been phased out in 2000. So due to the Plymouth brand having been phrased out, phrased out in 2001, the year the first Fast and Furious movie came out, and the final year the Skyline GTT was made until the next year, where the GTR R34 was last officially made from 1998 to 2001 and 1989 to 2002. So a new Barracuda would have been badged as a Chrysler, due to the Plymouth brand. So Plymouth brand having been phased out in 2001. However, the Barracuda hasn't been reintroduced alongside the Gen 3 Challenger from 1970. Say Gen 3 Challenger. Rumors of a new Barracuda would have been badged as a Chrysler due to the Plymouth brand having been phased out in 2001. However, the Barracuda hasn't been reintroduced alongside the Gen 3 Challenger. Rumors of the Barracuda. Rumors of the Barracuda making a return or a comeback were brought up again by Motor Trend in 2012 during the early 2010s, when reports leaked that the Barracuda would return in 2014, a year after Paul Walker passed away. Rest in peace. So it's during like the early mid-ish 2010s, early mid 2010s. So rumors of the Barracuda making a return were brought up again by Motor Trend in 2012 or 2012, whichever we want to call it. Say 2012, when reports leaked. That the Barracuda would return in 2014. So when reports leaked that the Barracuda would return in 2014 under the SRT or Street and Racing Technology marquee or nickname, replacing the Challenger instead of being built alongside it. It was also stated the car wouldn't. It was also stated the car wouldn't be of a retro design. Ultimately, the SRT division was reconsolidated under the Dodge banner, and the Challenger remained in production. The Challenger remained in production without a Barracuda replacement after years of silence. An all-new Barracuda, now August 25th, 2015. So on August 25th, so late August 2015. So 2015. So FCA stands for Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, because Fiat owned Chrysler at that time, which they still do. So August 25th, 2015, based on stretched underpinnings. So based on stretched underpinnings of the rear-wheel drive Alfa Romeo Giulia. Which people would say that underneath is kind of like a BMW, I guess. Because it kind of looks like a BMW 3 Series almost, the Alfa Romeo Giulia. Same with the Quadrifoglio version of that car. Pretty cool. So based on stretched underpinning, so after years of silence, an all-new Barracuda, now under the Dodge brand, was shown to FCA deal. So after years of silence, an all-new Barracuda, now under the Dodge brand, was shown to FCA dealers, along with other featured cars on August 25th, 2015, based on stretched underpinnings of the rear-wheel drive Alfa Romeo Giulia. It's rumored to be powered apparently by a turbocharged V6 motor and arrive within the 2019 model year. As of 2025, so as of this year, a new Barracuda model hasn't yet been materialized. However, Dodge filed trademarks to secure both the Barracuda and Cuda, so both Barracuda and Cuda nameplate, so both Barracuda and Cuda nameplates. All right, so that'll be it for now. I'll be back a little bit later. So for my next and final, Barracuda video will be about the final part, which is the collectability. So this should be also quite interesting. So yeah, that'll be the last part, and after that, I'll see what I can do. I think I got like at least 2 options of what I could do for my next video. I don't know when, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, so that'll be it for now. I'll be back a little bit later. If you guys like this video, like it, subscribe. So like it, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit that notification bell and hit all. See you later when I make brand new uploads. Okay, so that'll be it. I'll see you guys in a bit for the next video. But as well, stay safe, have a great evening, and have a great day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys in a bit for the next video. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in a bit.